Now it's summer.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel Tripleinc. It's Bradley and I am back in my favorite office, the great outdoors. Such a beautiful day. Wanted to share it with you here on the river, and today I'm just going to be a fragrance review of a fragrance that I did mention in my top 10 summer designer list that I've never spoken about on my channel up until this point. So I wanted to give you guys a review of this fragrance. This is CK Summer 1 2016 edition. So of course this is a flanker of the classic CK1 from Calvin Klein, released back in the 90s, and I think that they've been doing a summer flanker pretty much every single year. This is almost getting to the point like Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male status for summer flankers. The lineage is insane. Every single year they come out with a new summer edition. You know, I think it's more or less just kind of a money grab, and a lot of these CK1 summer scents from previous years have sort of failed to impress me. They've been very boring and generic, and they all kind of smell the same to me, to be honest. But this is the one that stood out. When I smelled this, I'm like, whew. Wow, this is different, this is unique, and I want to talk about this. So this is what the review is going to be on today. Stay tuned. Let's kick it off with the presentation. The presentation of this actually is the first thing that grabbed my attention and initially drew me to want to try out this fragrance. So here's what the box is going to look like. I really love the box, and obviously they're going for a very tropical theme, hence it's like a summer flanker, so they want to go with a very nice sort of Hawaii tropical theme with these sort of palm leaf branches. Nice green box, has some shininess to it. This says CK1 Summer. This is only available in one size, by the way. It's going to be the 3.4 fluid ounce, 100 milliliter. And now the bottle sticks much with the same theme as the box does, and I love this little thing on the back right here. It's actually sort of embossed and engraved inside the back of the glass, and you can see it, just a really nice palm leaf. It's got these blue sort of textured palm leaves on the front with the blue cap. I think this bottle just looks awesome. Now, like all CK fragrances, it's also going to come with a stopper up top, so you can actually cap this one up and carry it with you, so you won't have to worry about it kind of, you know, spraying in your luggage area. Overall, I really enjoyed the presentation. I think this is probably the best looking CK Summer flanker bottle that I have come across, and I really, really enjoyed the presentation of this. So CK Summer 2016, just everything comes at you at once up top. Just like the name, this is a very summery fragrance. I mean, right out of the bottle, it's unmistakably, we'll get some summer chill vibes from this one. Right away, I get a lot of citrus, definitely mojito, lime, and lemon, some big citrusy notes in here. Also, a little bit of a creamy coconut, in addition with a guava fruit. This is very citrusy, very relaxed, fun nature. It kind of has a cool vibe to it as well. And guys, the opening is where this one is at. It like takes your breath away. I think it's so unique for a CK fragrance. You know, Calvin Klein doesn't really make the most unique fragrances in my eyes, but this mojito vibe that it has, alongside the guava, the coconut, it's very tropical inspired, has just a nice fruitiness to it as well, and it is quite refreshing for the high summer heat, which I find really, really nice. You know, as this one dries down, you get sort of just the clean, generic, almost fresh out of the shower sort of a smell. All those nice fruity notes tend to die away, but that mojito sharpness with the lime does stay there for the duration of the scent, I will say, and it has a tiny little bit of a greenness in here. I think it's from the lime. It has a tiny little sharp, tart greenness that I really enjoy. Overall, this fragrance is very relaxed, very calming, and just has a nice summery, tropical vibe, just like the bottle kind of looks like. The top notes really, really get me. The dry down is only average, so I think for the score of the scent, I'm going to give it a 3 out of a 5. That is definitely better than average, and it's getting a 3 just because of those amazing top notes. And this actually doesn't smell synthetic, surprisingly for the price. This actually just has a nice, good quality to it. So 3 out of 5 for the scent. Get this if you enjoy citrus scents like me, if you love summery, tropical, refreshing, mojito, coconut sort of a fragrances. This is really, really good. All right, I know what you're thinking. It's time to go into the performance now, and you're probably thinking this is going to have such bad performance that it's not even going to be worth the amazing smell because it's going to die away instantly. But I'm here to tell you a little bit of a different story with this one. I too was expecting this to have horrible performance, but it actually surprised me. It performed a little bit better than I was expecting. In terms of longevity, I get actually like 5 to 7 hours out of this pretty consistently, even though it's really hot out and if I'm sweating a lot like I am right now. It still actually holds on to my skin for a little bit of time. Maybe it's just me. These mojito sharp notes really tend to last long on my skin. That's why Cedrat and Yvrant from Atelier Cologne lasts so long on me. Also Guerlain Homme. Those two always last a long time on me when traditionally they won't last so long on other people. But this one can perform better than you are expecting. And this is one where you can go I don't know how many sprays that just was, but you can go as many sprays as you want with it, and you're going to be fine. You're not going to choke anybody out. It still is light and inoffensive enough to spray as many sprays as I just did, and you'll be fine. You'll be smelling summery and fresh, and it's actually going to hold on for a pretty good amount of time. Got in my mouth. Wow. So guys, for the performance, I'm going to score it a 2.5 out of 5. This is much, much better than I was expecting it to be in terms of performance. I'm sure it's not going to project for that long, but for me anyway, it holds pretty good on my skin. So for the performance, a 2.5 out of 5, better than I was expecting. What about the compliment factor with CK1 Summer 2016? This actually surprisingly got me a pretty decent reactions from a lot of people. I have found that it works best dressed casually and not when I'm a little bit more dressed up, because it can't really be taken seriously in, let's say, like a suit or anything. But when I've just been hanging out with some friends and just sort of having casual summer activities, this one does get noticed within the first hour that I have it on. This also is 100% unisex, as all the CK1 summer fragrances / the flankers are. It doesn't smell masculine, it doesn't really smell feminine because of the coconut could be a little bit feminine, and this mojito sharpness could be a little bit more on the masculine side. So I think a guy or a gal could rock this easily. So I'm gonna score it a 3 out of 5 for the compliment factor. It does get you some nice compliments, especially when it's like 100 degrees out like it is right now. It smells even better the hotter it is. Ooh, there are a lot of fish below my feet right now. And now we arrive to arguably the best part, the price. This is so ridiculously affordable that it is crazy. I mean, this is like $20, guys. As with all the CK summer scents, they pretty much hit discounters almost right away, and you can find this for some very, very, very heavily discounted rates. And I think for $20 for something that is this unique, it has a mojito note, has coconut, has guava, has some citruses, I think that is an excellent, excellent value. I would give it a 10 out of 5 if I could, but I'm only gonna give it a 5 out of 5, perfect score for the value category. One of the most inexpensive, affordable summer fragrances that is out there right now. So let's give CK1 Summer 2016 a final rating. This one is tough. For me, it's right between a 7 and an 8, so I'm gonna score it a 7.5 out of 10. You know, I think this is a very good scent. It surprised me actually of how much I enjoyed it, because I generally didn't have the highest hopes and the highest praises for the rest of the CK summer flankers. But this one is the standout of the bunch for me. It has a very nice tropical mojito, unique smell to me, and amazingly affordably priced as well, performed better than I was expecting, and is just a great option for the summertime, especially in casual situations. So I would say if you're interested in trying out any fragrances from the CK1 summer line, try out CK Summer 2016. It's really hot out here, guys. So that's going to do it for this Tripleinc review. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comment section down below, as well as what you thought about CK1 Summer 2016, if you have tried it and if you enjoy it or not. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more fragrance content, more reviews, more top 10 videos, and all those great types of things. And that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I'll see you back on the channel sometime very, very shortly. And I'm going to go back inside and enjoy, bask in the air conditioner. See you guys.
The I should quit chasing and look for something better, but the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I have been going as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her.